Hello, welcome to the Why in History. I'm your host, Alexander, and today we'll be talking about why Russia annexed Crimea. To understand the annexation of Crimea, we need to go back to the time when the Soviet Union collapsed. After splitting up in 1991, the Soviet Union left behind 15 new countries. 12 of these countries, including Ukraine, joined the Commonwealth of Independent States, which was meant to keep them in Russia's sphere of influence. However, Ukraine never officially joined, but they were treated as a member. Instead, they sought closer ties with the European Union. Things went pretty smoothly until 2013, when the pro-Russia Ukrainian president, Viktor Yanukovych, backed out of the popular EU-Ukraine Association Agreement in favor of getting even closer with Russia. These actions caused the year-long Euromaidan protests, which culminated in the 5-day-long Revolution of Dignity and removed Yanukovych from power. The new interim government was pro-West and signed the European Union Association Agreement, which angered Russia. Back in 1954, Russia ceded Crimea to Ukraine. Since then, they had guaranteed Ukraine's territorial integrity numerous times. One example of this was the Budapest Memorandum, in which Russia promised to never invade or meddle in Ukraine's politics in exchange for the nuclear weapons Ukraine had left over from the Soviet era. However, on March 18, 2014, in a clear violation of the agreement, Russia annexed Crimea. This move was met with international condemnation, and the UN still hasn't recognized Russia's sovereignty over the region. Most experts agree that the motive behind this move, at least in part, was the Crimean ice-free port of Sevastopol. In 1997, Ukraine had signed an agreement which leased the port to Russia until 2017, and in 2010, the lease was extended until 2042. In Russia's eyes, a pro-Europe and pro-NATO Ukraine meant the possibility of losing access to the port, which would be a catastrophe. The concept of an ice-free port is important to understand here. An ice-free port is one that doesn't get ice, because when there's ice, navigation becomes harder. Without Sevastopol, Russia's only other option for an ice-free port would be Murmansk. But Murmansk would have been a logistical nightmare for Russia because it is so far up north. Russia would have also been unable to exert its naval power in the Black Sea. Another result of Yanukovych's removal from power was the proclamation of the Luhansk and Donetsk People's Republics, two pro-Russia, partially recognized states in eastern Ukraine which include the cities of Donetsk and Luhansk, the 5th and 12th largest cities in Ukraine. Their declaration of independence resulted in the still ongoing Donbas War, which has, sadly, claimed the lives of more than 10,000 people. So there you go. The main reason Russia annexed Crimea in 2014 is most likely because they wanted to guarantee access to a more convenient ice-free port that would have allowed them to ship goods year-round and exert their power in the Black Sea. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.